Trading. I'm Melody Cedarstrom. It's Friday. A good day today. It's Friday. It is the 12th, and it is June, and it is 2009. And again, thank you for joining us today. We are live today, and we made the announcement on Monday that Wednesday would have been a replay, so we did not do a live program on Wednesday. So sorry about that, folks, but here we are today. And again, thank you for joining us and being live with us also. Discount Gold and Silver Trading brings you this program, 1-800-375-4188. That's 1-800-375-4188. Visit our website at discountgoldandsilvertrading.net. You can listen to the programs on a daily basis. They're archived, and if you ever hear a replay of an earlier program, that means that day did not have a live, we were not broadcasting live that day, so then they just continue to play the week before. So if that happens, that's why. Send us your emails at discountgoldandsilver@yahoo.com. discountgoldandsilver@yahoo.com. We've got lots of questions because I got questions from Tuesday and Wednesday that you sent them, and again Thursday, and we'll try to get to all of them today's program. Gold today. Buy it. It's a little bit of a pullback, down $16.30 at $939.20. You have silver down 57 at $14.85. You have platinum down $12 at $12.60, and you have palladium down $4 at $256. So a little over a 1.7% on gold today. And the natural process of manipulation has taken effect. And, of course, we have Robert Chapman joining us today, in which he joins us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we do enjoy his presence, and we thank him for joining us and telling us what is happening in the markets. Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon again. A disappointing day today. First off, early on, 3:30 this morning, the gold was off $12 and silver was off 33 cents. And the both prices tried to rally at around 5:30, unsuccessful. And as soon as the COMEX opened up, they just hammered it. They had it down, I think, $23 on the low for the day, and it's still around that area in the June month, which is here it is down $22.60, silver's off 68 cents, and they were continuing to slide a little. And I wrote a piece on this for tomorrow's issue, but there's no question that the commercial shorts are laying it on. They already were short 235,000 contracts as the last Tuesday. And looking at the action that I've seen, now that would be a week ago Tuesday. The action we've seen this week, they're probably, I would guess, close to 260 to 65,000 short. And they want it back where it started from, which was down at 880, and whether they can get it there or not remains to be seen. There's a lot of heavy buying going on as well as selling. The market's extraordinarily volatile in both metals. At the same time, yesterday, the day before yesterday, Wednesday, the USDX was up 0.46. Yesterday it was down 0.81. Today it's up over 1. And there's absolutely no question the U.S. government and others are in the market manipulating, trying to keep the dollar up. And that's why you're seeing the kind of action you are there. They won't let the stock market go down. It wanted to go down all day long. And it looks like they tried to close it at 8,800 on the Dow they may have been a little bit short there at showing 87.99, up 28. The news is dreadful, but when you have your government working against you, it's difficult. When all is said and done, and these things get exposed, a lot of people are going to jail for a long time. Within government, within the Federal Reserve, and within Wall Street, and in banking. What's gone on is truly colossal. The good news is the House co-sponsorship for the Federal Reserve Transparency Act of 2009 has 225 co-sponsors, and that bill is called H.R. 1207. They only needed 218 to bring it to the floor and win a vote. And I would imagine it'll take about 2 weeks for that to happen. And I think they're going to get more co-sponsors. I must say Dennis Kucinich waited until to be number 218. And the reason that's significant is that Dennis was all for the bill. And he's, of course, deeply from the other side of the aisle, which shows great bipartisanship in this. We're all Americans. We want to do what's right for America. And that was the break point. And as you know, last Friday, the Federal Reserve hired Mrs. Robertson, who was the essentially the chief of lobbying for Enron. And so she must be really wired in Congress, and lots of people owe her, but they're going to have to, I think at this point, concentrate on the Senate. And it's really important that you go after your congressman on this Senate legislation. It's S-604, and I think it's called the Federal Reserve Sunshine Act of 2009. I had a sheet on this morning, and I don't know what I did with it. I was using another program. I get so much here, I have to write it down or I can't remember it. It's not that I'm dumb, it's just I'm overloaded. And these emails are driving me crazy. I don't know how I handle them all. But anyway, we want you, yes, the Federal Reserve Sunshine Act of 2009, and please, every senator, climb all over them. We want this out of committee and voted on just as it was in the House. The Senate sponsor is another one from the other side of the aisle, deeply into the other side of the aisle, Senator Bernard, or Bernie Sanders, independent of Vermont. And Vermont is an extraordinary liberal state. The man who used to be the Speaker of the House in Vermont grew up with me. And we went to school together as kids. And he became a politician. And I work for a living.
Hey, Bob.
But anyway...
Hey, Bob, I'm going to ask you this question now because it comes in and it's in reference to the H.R. 1207. And Tom says that a friend of his told him that they have now watered it down sufficiently so there is not a lot of political risk for people to vote for it or add their name as a co-sponsor. Can you comment on this?
I know nothing about it.
Yeah, he says he wanted this bill to have some teeth so it would expose the Fed fully.
I just don't know. It's the first I've heard it from anybody. I was on talking about it with Alex Jones this morning on the program that I do with him every Friday, and he said nothing about that. So I advise you, listener, to contact Ron Paul's office and ask them, has the legislation been watered down? Has it been changed? And then you get your answer right from the horse's mouth. But I have heard nothing to that effect. I hear lots of rumors and negativity. Look, even if this was never passed, or even if it was passed and vetoed by the president, we have had a major, not only in the United States but worldwide, informational, instructive, educational campaign. There's millions and millions of people all over the world who know all about the Federal Reserve now, and they know who is screwing them.